it possible now, as you have now joined hands basically with the NDA, you are a part of now NDA. Do you really feel the Prime Minister and the BJP is quite serious, to hold a caste census? Because you have been very ardently propagating basically to have caste census. Now the Bihar has already come out, but BJP is still not. Even the state BJP chief has definitely said there is a need to it. But at the central leadership, it seems there has been a dilly-dallying. What's your view on that? And do you feel that the government will bring in a constitutional amendment to increase that quota limit?
The caste census also, we are demanding since last 40 years.
Yeah.
In 2010, we approached Supreme Court in the name of Samta Parishad, and we say that this from 2011, the census will start, general census in the country. Ask our union government to take this issue also, that let them find out how many, what is the percentage of OBC in the country.
Yeah.
While doing this general census, they can do that also. So, Supreme Court asked the reply from the central government. Meanwhile, as my nephew Samir Bhujbal was a member of parliament, I said, you are a parliamentarian, why don't you raise voice on the floor? So he raised his voice, and fortunately that time Gopinath Rao Munde, late a friend, he was a BJP deputy leader. He joined hands with Samir. Then both of them, they went to approach various OBC leaders like Yadavs, then the Mayawati, Akhilesh, and Congress people and all. 100 MPs, they stood on the floor of the House of the Parliament and demanded it. Pawar Sahab also raised this point in the Union Cabinet and said, look, we have to do something. Pranab Mukherjee, he announced on the floor of the House that yes, we agreed with this and we will count it, we will have the caste census. What happened? That instead of doing this by the census commissioner, they have planned in such a way that all village census will be done by the your rural department, state rural, and your this thing in the cities, urban development department of the state government. Okay, I said, whatever is, something is happening, let it be. All these data were collected. And by the time they complete this work, it was 2016, Modi Sahab came in power and the data was given to this government, union government. I remember that at that time also, Varun Jetli Sahab also said that we have received the this data of these OBCs, and definitely they are in the big problems, facing so many problems. But he did not declare the number of the people or the percentile.
So that means data remains still unrevealed, right?
Then, in 2017, some Vikas Gauri went to the Supreme Court, said that this OBC in Maharashtra should not be given reservation because empirical data is not available.
Yes.
Then, Fadnavis, he was chief minister, and then he formulated one act, and but then he came to know that data is not, empirical data is not there. He asked for the data. Central government said no. Pankaja Munde was having that minister. Portfolio minister. Yeah. She also tried no. Then, meanwhile, that our Uddhav Thackeray became chief minister. I was also in the ministry. We also tried. They said no, and the corona started. 2 years we could not do it. And there, from the Supreme Court, Khanwilkar Court, Khanwilkar Saab's Court, do it, otherwise do. And then we had to take the election in certain district without the reservation of BJP. Because you don't have data, you don't want to do. Now what happened? Madhya Pradesh elections of the, that local
self-government. Yeah.
local self-government. And somebody going to the court. I said that Maharashtra, you have given this judgment. Now what about this? Madhya Pradesh, they also don't have it. The court said, okay, the same thing. Same judgment for you also. And then the BJP Chief Minister, Sharad Pawar Sahab, hurriedly he approached Delhi people and did some study on it. And then Tushar Mehta from the central government supported him, Madhya Pradesh, on the in the Supreme Court. They got the relief. So we also then approached the same route, and then we also got it. Okay, but not it is not. We are not fully satisfied because it is not 100%. We got it. Still, some problems are there. But what for this caste census is required? Why? Only for political reasons, or there are some other reasons also? Look, when Sumitra Mahajan, our former speaker of the parliament,
Lok Sabha.
when she was not a chairman but a parliamentarian, under her leadership, some 16 parliamentarians committee was formed.
Parliamentary Standing Committee was formed.
And they were asked to study the OBC problems.
Right.
They came with the report that OBC, they are in bad conditions. And as union government and state government, we are funding for this upliftment of the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. And the same way, OBC should be given. But since we don't have the data of this OBC, the number, we cannot do it. Report submitted, and they asked Census Commissioner that you provide us the data when we go for the next census. Another committee was formed under the leadership of Manmohan Singh Saab. Chidambaram and Pawar Saab, they were also the member of the committee. Same thing happened. They said, yes, these people should be given financial help, their houses, their health problems, their education, their jobs, a number of things. But we don't have data.
Yeah.
Same thing, they also asked Census Commissioner, please, you provide us the data. So, not only for the political reason, but for all these reasons, day-to-day problems OBCs are facing. Their women, they are very much doing hard work. They are in the farms, don't have education, don't have good health, or number of all these things,
Yeah.
as the other people they are also suffering from. So we want that data to collect and tell the union government and state government, look, now here is the empirical data, here is the number, now you provide the funds.
Absolutely.
That is the main problem.
So you are saying that this is not merely just a political issue, but this is also a must issue to empower and to improve the condition of the OBCs.